My name is Becky Harvison, and I'm a sophomore here at Rockhurst, and I'm an accounting major. And this is my professor, Cheryl McConnell, and I've had her in a couple of my accounting classes.
I was a professional accountant before I became a faculty member, and I worked for one of the largest CPA firms in the world. And one of the best things that they ever did is, and that's something that all CPA firms are really good at, is training their new staff. So as I was a professional accountant, they tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Would you like to teach at our National Training Center?" And I said, "Yes." And that's where I learned how to teach. They brought us in, they videotaped us, they had some of the best professors in the world as trainers to help understand how to mix it up, how to really figure out how to deliver a mini lecture, how to deliver an interactive experience, how to do review sessions. So that's how I learned how to do it. So like you said, there's no typical day. One day I may come in and give a brief PowerPoint lecture on an activity. Another day we may play Jeopardy. Another day it's a total review for an exam with review sheets and a fast pace going over problem after problem after problem. Another day may be me calling on you guys to come up and show all your answers and explain it to the class, which is, I'm sure, something that you don't like a lot, but
It doesn't bother me.
So you know, one of the best things in the world is variety, is so that when you walk into the classroom, that you don't know what's going to happen. That way I keep you on your toes, you're always prepared, and that you're not bored in there, which I think is a good thing. And what I see with Rockhurst is a personal care for the student. If I had a son or daughter that was college age, that's why I would want them to go there, because they don't get lost. It's big enough to offer the things that they need, but it's small enough that it's personal attention. It's like, I know you. You know, you've been in a number of classes of mine before. I know you. If you're not there, I'm going to call you. You know, I'm going to email you and see what's going on if your performance slips. To me, that's a huge difference that Rockhurst offers that a lot of universities don't. Yeah, you know, we know that studies show that students that interact with a meaningful adult once they get to the university are more successful, whether it's a faculty member or whether it's an advisor of a student club, but getting involved at the very first. You know, and it's just such a time to be who you want to be. So, you know, when you leave home for the first time, explore things that you've never done before, take some risks, get to know people, get to know the faculty, get to know the advisors, get connected. Don't just go to your dorm and party with the kids. Use it for all that it's meant to be. You know the answer to this one, don't you? Students, they can stop by during my office hours. They can stop by during any other time of day, and I'm usually around here. You've got my cell phone. You've got my email address. I get texts night and day. and you know that texting is probably the best way to get a quick response from me, because I can respond whether I'm in Kansas City or Chicago or wherever else I may be. So yeah, I often get multiple texts by students that are doing review sessions. Hi, I'm here with Frank and Joe, and we're thinking about this question. So it's nice and quick. You know, when I came to Rockhurst, I didn't know what Jesuit meant. I didn't know the part about really caring for the whole person. Luckily for me, it matched what my goals in life and teaching are. So to me, the mission of Rockhurst is played out every day when I look at my classroom and I look at the students in the classroom, and I think every single one of those has incredible potential and gifts, and it's my job to figure out how to get the best out of them. You know, you're not the same student as Dustin, who sits next to you. You guys have different talents and different gifts. But it's still my job to figure out how to get the most out of you and get the most out of Dustin. And because you both can be extremely successful in different ways, but extremely successful. To me, that's what the Jesuit mission is about, you know, getting the whole person involved, seeing a student as a whole rounded person, and not just someone that's sitting in my class looking for accounting information. You know, just a very, very important person in this world. Oh, you know, I'm one of those people that I wake up in the morning and I want to get to work. I'm happiest in the classroom. I'm happiest figuring out how it is to take complex material and to clarify it and to get people to understand something really tough and difficult. To me, that's so satisfying and so rich. My daughter makes fun of me. She says, Mom, I've never known anybody that's like you, that really wants to help people and to get them to understand things in a meaningful way. That's the most enjoyable thing to me in the world.